Other pros. Ooh, I literally have seen people walk into polls looking at my boobs. Like, people will break their necks on the way around.
That must be a nice feeling.
Honestly, it like feels very empowering. Like, some people are like,
feeling.
oh, like, can't you get everybody to stop looking at them? And I'm like, no.
Okay, people, we got another episode of OnlyStans today. We have Lexi Goldberg here. Very, very, very excited to have you here. We're going to start with the same question I ask every guest. Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm originally from Delaware, of all places, but I live in California.
Okay, I think you're the first Delawareite we've had on the show.
I might be the only girl on OnlyFans from Delaware.
Delaware's a small state, dude.
Really small.
Really small. So you're like a Philly person?
So yeah, so spend my time in Philly when I go back there. Don't really go back to Delaware, but grew up all girls Catholic school, small town vibes, and that was like
okay, great city. Love it. I actually just found out if you're free for the Super Bowl, hosting a Super Bowl party at our Barstool bar in Philadelphia. If you're around, come hang out. Maybe the birds will be in the Super Bowl.
I can always be down for that.
Yeah. So you have an OnlyFans. How long have you been on there for?
I've been on for about 6 months.
Oh, so you're like an OnlyFans newbie.
I am the newest of newbies.
I think you're maybe the biggest newbie we've had on the show.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty much every girl I've had is always like, I started it during COVID or before. I've been doing it for 10 years, but mostly it started during COVID. And then now they're seasoned veterans. So you're 6 months only. It's January right now. So you started beginning of summer.
Yeah, I honestly started like around the 15th of July, I think, if I'm being specific, while I had my corporate job.
What was your corporate job?
I was an M&A consultant.
What the fuck is that?
I basically do mergers and acquisitions. Like, I helped companies go public. I helped companies sell other companies.
It sounds like a high-paying job. I don't really know much about it.
I mean, high-paying for not OnlyFans.
Where did you work?
So I worked at KPMG.
Oh, so you're Big Four.
Yeah, I'm Big Four. I was Deloitte, KPMG.
From Big Four to Big Two. Holy shit, you know what I'm saying? Damn.
Right?
Okay, what city were you in?
So I was in Orange County, so like Newport Beach, and then I would travel to Denver like once a month.
Wonderful. Some of my friends work for KPMG. That's so different. What a delight.
Just like, hey,
all my friends are accountants. They're all accountants. My friends love being accountants. It's like a rite of passage if you're a Italian prince from Long Island.
I mean, do you feel like I give accountant vibes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of see it. You're kind of wearing like a risque tennis outfit right now. So yeah, I could. Like I equate tennis as a rich person thing. I equate accounting as a rich person thing.
Can I be honest? I'm totally more of a pickleball girl.
I haven't played pickleball yet. I've heard it's all the rage though.
It is such all the rage, and like
people love it.
You can play with old people, young people, all people. It's very.
What's the allure of it?
Honestly, it's like a little more cardio based because you're doing quick sprints. But like an old person can play because they don't need to run a lot, and then a young person can play with an old person. And like, there's more skill because you can't just hit the ball hard. You have to like strategically place it. It's like very.
Ooh, I think I'd be sick at pickleball then.
I mean, we should go.
I find myself. I always think I've been very good at like depth perception per se.
Oh.
You know, remember when you watch the old DVD logo on the screen bounce around?
Yes.
Like I know when it's gonna hit the corner.
No way. Nobody knows when it's going to hit the corner.
I was at a Flyers game recently, like 2 weeks ago. They played the Rangers, and they had it on the screen. And I was like, holy shit, fellas, this is the one. Lo and behold, it was the one.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm very good at that stuff. I would like to try pickleball now.
That eats me up inside, the DVD thing.
It's so much fun. It's the best. It's unbelievable stuff. So I will say, your OnlyFans, I did subscribe for Science yesterday as I was doing research.
Okay.
For this wonderful podcast we're doing. It was very PG.
It is a little PG.
It was pretty PG.
Yeah. So, I mean, to be fair, I had my corporate job. I literally have been working there. I just quit. And so I like had this raging fear that my job was going to find out. So I was like, okay, we have to keep it PG. Because like if somebody from work is going to find out, they're going to need to do some deep diving in there just to figure out what I'm about. It's
a weird scene. I mean, because most times you go on a wall and it's just jam-packed, crazy stuff. I think you actually recently posted on it. This wall's pretty PG. I don't know what to post yet. Should I make this wall $5, $10? Should I make it free? Should I send some stuff in the DM? So I don't know what's happening on there. What is your strategy on the OnlyFans?
Ooh, my strategy? So like, I'm very much myself. Like, you're going to get exactly what you get from me on TikTok. Like if you're talking to me in person, like if we're at a bar, same. And so for me, I feel like everything from my TikTok totally translates, obviously with like a little more bounce and like a little.
Gotta have a little more bounce. Even though, let me tell you, there's a lot of bounce on TikTok.
There is a lot of bounce on TikTok.
A lot of bounce on TikTok.
Hates the bounce. They hate it. TikTok AI, literally, every time I bounce, they're like, no, take it down.
Do they really? I feel like I see a lot of girls bouncing away.
It's the sheer size of them. This is mass.
But what is their argument to take away the bounce? There's nothing illegal against the bounce.
I know, that's what I said. I think the bounce is just like, it's because of the recoil. That's the comment I get most on TikTok is like, damn, look at the recoil. Because like, they go up and down and they have a lot of sheer.
Now we picture a TikTok moderator just saying, wow, if these things were 2 sizes less, it would be okay, but because they're that, it's not.
Yeah, and it's because like, and I get this all the time. People are like, just bounce less, and I'm like, no, I don't think you understand. Like, it's like
You
saying
gotta
like
bounce.
just breathe less.
Just
Like,
breathe, yeah.
it's like a little. It's like even if I'm dancing, it's like no, they just
It's
go
like
up and
telling
down.
the
They go up and
quarterback to
down.
throw the football less.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you just throw a 10 yard short this time?
Or-
So
yeah.
you know, I'm like, I can't really bounce less, and then I get banned. So
Whatever. Yeah, TikTok's the worst. I mean, even Instagram too. Instagram's now doing their community guideline bullshit.
I know.
You know what I got tagged on the other day that I got a flag on? Literally, I think some guy commented it because this was months ago, and I got another tag for something else. So I was just looking at a comment from months ago. I got flagged on. I think literally it was like girls probably think you're gross or some shit like that. And I was just like, I mean, it was probably a guy just being like, oh yeah, no way you fuck these chicks. I'm like, I don't, but girls are gross anyway. All I said is girls are gross, like as a joke.
Oh.
And I got fucking flagged on girls are gross. Literally, just said girls are gross.
Like literally, I think somebody commented on one of my TikToks the other day, and they were like, "You could send those out as infiltrate in the war." And I was like, "Let's go."
That's a
And
pretty
that
good.
That got banned.
That's a boob. That's a good boob compliment though. That's a good tit compliment.
I get like mommy milkers, milking cannons.
Yeah, calcium cannons. That's a classic one. But saying you can send them out as infantry in the war, that's pretty good.
I know, that's what I said. Or the best compliment I've ever got is somebody said I could single-handedly end the breastfeeding shortage, the breast milk shortage. I was like, honestly, fair.
That's pretty good. That's fair. I like that one. That's a good one. It's a little long for me.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah. Give me exactly what I needed.
So one thing I recently saw you posted was your birthday recently. Happy belated.
Thank you.
So you posted on your OnlyFans, $5 buys you a coffee, $10 buys you a drink, $25 buys you a meal. And then I don't really get this. $50 just nothing. It just said you love them forever. So did you get a lot of birthday love or what?
I got a ton of birthday love. Birthday love was great. Everybody wanted me drinking tequila because at the end of the day, if I'm drinking tequila, we're having a good time.
Okay, so you're one of those. You're a tequila gal.
I know.
Oh my god, I drink on tequila. I
know.
get so fucked up, and I just fucking shake my tits on a boat.
No, it's not even. Oh my god, I'm getting so fucked up. It's like no, I love a good tequila. Vodka gives me headaches. Although I do love bourbon and scotch too. So like,
you just sit down with like a glass of scotch and one of those big ice cubes.
I do. I
Damn.
honestly.
Just watch like a Civil War documentary.
I watch Entourage. No.
Fucking better.
Entourage, Always Sunny. You know what it is.
So what are you posting on OnlyFans? What are you posting in the DMs? You post any nudes?
So
Have you jumped in yet?
I haven't. I am
Wow.
nudes. I am getting there.
I feel like there's a natural progression. That's what I've learned. It seems like there's a natural progression. A lot of girls will make it OnlyFans and like a year in, they're like, might as well just post a nude. And usually, you know what you guys do that I hate, that I always say?
What?
When girls will post in like a fishnet thing where you could totally see your whole tits, but it's still there. It's just annoying. It's like, why don't you just not post one of the fishnet thing?
Fair. See,
I feel like that's your next step. And then
Maybe.
you got to post a nude in like a year.
Maybe. I'm like really into, well, I don't know. I like appreciate the sheer size of my boobs. Like
Yeah, I'm sure a
myself.
lot of guys do.
Yeah, as do I. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so like, a lot of this, a lot of pushing them in, a lot of suggestive messaging, a lot of like day in the life. Like honestly, like I was getting a spray
DIO.
tan. Yeah, I was getting a spray tan the other day, and like you like dry yourself off after, and the like little air dryer thing, like was making me
They
feel
love
some
it.
sort of
Yeah.
way, and I was
Do,
like, wow.
Do the fellas love like some good tan line stuff?
They love tan lines, and you know what's so interesting? They love my armpits. Like I don't know what it is. Doesn't matter. Like if I haven't shaved yet today, if I have like the smoothest armpits ever, I get like constant compliments on my armpits. I don't even know why.
What do they say? What do they
like,
what do they compliment you about?
Fuck, you have great armpits. Like they love the like literally.
What do they
time,
describe?
Somebody was like, "Oh, I love the stubble. Did you not shave yet today?" And I was like, "What?" And then the other one is like, "God, your armpits are so smooth. Like I'd love to rub up against them." And I'm like,
they want to lick them? Is that what they're trying to do?
Somebody asked me if they could sniff my armpit. I was like, I don't know if you want to do that. I mean, like, it's not bad, but like,
not for me.
I don't know.
Not for me.
Not for me. I wouldn't do it. I don't think I could ever see myself sniffing an armpit. No offense.
So as of right now, we're doing no nudes. Where I'm thinking like 6 months down the line, you're gonna do the fishnet thing, and then like 2 years, because that's the whole thing. I feel like that's the beauty of what OnlyFans was founded on. It's annoying when a girl posts a nude too quickly, frankly.
Well, I mean,
feel like you got to build up. You got to build up.
Where's the allure? Like,
exactly. That's the whole point.
And I want like a little give and take. Like, give a little to me. Yeah. Show me a little something too. Like, let's get on the same page here.
I've pitched many times over on the show to girls. I'd like to hear your opinion on this. Because allure is allure is what OnlyFans was founded on. So I do have a business idea that I've since fake trademarked on the show, and it's a clothes strip club.
clothed strip
It's a
club.
fully clothed strip club. What are your thoughts on that? It's like you walk into you ever go to a strip club?
Yeah.
So picture this. You walk into a strip club, and instead of all the girls already being naked walking around, they're in, say, pantsuits or what you're wearing right now or what Hannah's wearing right now. And then if you want to see them naked, instead of like a lap dance, you're paying for a strip tease and you go in the lap dance room and you get a strip tease in the lap dance room.
I fucking love it.
It's not a bad idea.
Here's my thing though. I agree. Like,
She likes it.
well, I mean, Hannah and I love a strip club. We love.
But this is the more tame, fully clothed strip club.
I get it. And honestly, I totally agree because I'll tell you this, like, if like one of my friends is giving me a lap dance, I like will love it 10 times more than if I'm getting it at the strip club and somebody's wearing no clothes.
100%.
I totally agree.
Okay, so I'm just going to come out and ask you, Lexi.
Ask me the
I'm just going to ask
questions.
you a question. I feel like you've gotten asked this a lot, and I don't mean this. I mean this in the most respectful way possible.
I think I literally posted a TikTok 5 minutes ago about what you're just about to ask me.
What does TikTok about?
What size are they?
Correct. You've had to be
Okay.
pegged.
So I'm going to ask you then. You take a feel, take a look. What size are they?
Here's the thing about guys. We rarely come into contact with girls with tits as big as yours. So I would like to know what's the top? What's the most we can go?
What's the most we can go? I mean, you could. Well, I feel like if I give you an answer, like I don't want to give you the end of it. Like I don't want to give you. The
Okay, so
threshold.
in my
So I'll just
experience,
say an M.
in my experience, I feel like I've heard G's are a thing. G, H. Am I in the right direction?
Well, you're not heading in the wrong direction.
F.
I think you went back.
A B C D E F G B C D E F G A H I. They make eyes.
They make eyes.
You're an eye.
Do you like
It's
not?
like a double eye.
Should I like show you my bra?
No. What is the size? It's double eye.
I'm a 32I.
Sounds like a Star Wars robot. I didn't even know that existed. A 32i.
Yeah. Are you? He's speechless.
That is. I don't know what to I. I thought it stopped at G.
No,
That's two
G
letters
was
past
like,
G.
G was like Lexi in like college.
Fuck, dude. So like, is it annoying? What are the pros and cons of having a 32i?
The pros and cons. Okay, back posture always got to be up straight. Like
So that's a con.
con, totally for sure.
Okay.
Con every day of the week. Oh, and tops. Okay, so like literally, there's this like built-in padding underneath that they
Yeah.
make for people that are 17 sizes smaller than me.
Okay,
Never covers what it needs to.
it's fair.
Pro. I love having big tits.
But what are the pros of having big tits?
Okay, so and I know this is gonna sound morbid, but I feel like if I needed to kill somebody, I'd know exactly how to do it. Like I'd suffocate somebody with my tits.
I picture some sort of Tony Soprano pillow suffering going on.
Yeah, but with my boobs and like
Pretty awesome way to go
what
out.
are the cops
Be a pretty
gonna
great
say?
way to go out.
What are they gonna say, ma'am? You're being arrested because you intentionally suffocated a man.
That
with
could be a murder
these."
weapon. It's a murder weapon.
It is.
It's a murder weapon.
It is. Like, why would I want to slap somebody across the face when like I have these? It makes no sense. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out
It's
there.
fair. All right, what are some other pros? Yeah.
Other pros. Ooh, I literally have seen people walk into poles looking at my boobs. Like people will
Really?
break their necks on the way around.
That must be a nice feeling.
Honestly, it like feels very empowering.
That
Like
must
some
be a
people are
nice
like, oh, like can't you get everybody to stop looking at them? And I'm like, no. And honestly, I don't know if I want to.
How about like playing pickleball? That must be annoying.
Oh, pickleball is very annoying. And honestly, the comments I get about people being, you're gonna give yourself a black eye, or can you lick your own nipple? It's like, yes, but no. Don't
I think
want
I
to.
can. It's
Can
not
you?
that hard. Yeah,
All
probably.
right, I want to see.
I mean, I don't know if I actually can or not. I'll fucking try. Yeah, there you go. That was easy.
I mean, I definitely can. It's like
Yeah.
not even a
I
question.
don't even know if you can like curve it back into though. You
well,
might not be able to.
To be fair, like they're very squishy, but they are very full. Like I have like I don't know how else to explain it. Like they're great. I don't mean to like toot my own horn too much, but I do think I have great tits.
Congrats. Yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
awesome. I think a lot of people are going to agree, and they're real, right?
They are very real.
that must be annoying.
Why? Because you think people? Why? Because like asking or?
No, just the whole life. Like whole life, you've been the queen of tits wherever you've been.
I literally been the queen of tits. It was like, and the craziest part is, it was like 0 to 100. Like I was 12 and I was like flat as the wall, flat.
Just woke up one day.
And I woke up one day and I was like, Mom, I don't fit in Victoria's Secret anymore. And then she was like, well, I don't know where else to buy these for you, so suck it the fuck up. And I'm like,
Damn. Well, hey, 32i.
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 I know. And also, you're the first person that I've ever answered that to on the internet. So
Really? So that's a scoop. That's what we call a scoop, kids.
That
Your
is
hands are very
a
cold. Why are your hands so
scoop.
cold?
my hands?
Yeah, your hands are freezing.
I feel like I'm like sweating too.
Why?
I don't know.
All right. Whatever.
You know.
All right, so let's move on to anything else with OnlyFans? Nothing?
Anything else with OnlyFans? I'm trying to think what else. Honestly, it's just a lot of bouncing on there.
Just a lot of bouncing. You want the bouncing, you go to her. She's got the bouncing.
Bouncing is literally all I do.
It's bouncing content.
It's a lot of bouncing. I mean, although what's weird is like, I've never been super comfortable with my butt because I've always been like boobs girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all the time now people are like, well, can you show us your butt? Can you show us your butt? And I'm like, I can, but is that really what you're here for?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with the whole tits thing as well over the butt. I feel like it actually could pretty much picture what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
Whereas tits, you never know.
You never know.
Never
it's like,
know.
is it a big nipple? Is it a small nipple?
That's the whole allure, man.
What color are they?
Oh, the greatest.
I mean, nipples.
No greater mystery.
Nipples are the
no
best.
greater mystery.
I firmly
They're the
believe.
best. Yeah.
But that's again
100%.
why I'm like also like sometimes like does having big tits really mean all the difference? Because really at the end of the day, it's a nipple thing.
It is. It really is.
I know.
It really, really is.
Like I know.
Like, I mean, I love big tits. They're awesome, but
it's a nipple.
It's a nipple thing. It's a nipple thing. It's the best.
I agree.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now just talking about it. It's the greatest.
Right? I'm feeling very sentimental.
I might cry. I might tear up.
Oh.
One more OnlyFans question I have for you.
Done.
Two more, actually. So I saw you recently posted your first ever JOI.
I did.
How'd that go? What's the whole deal with JOIs?
Can I be honest? It was the most uncomfortable thing possible.
I would imagine they're not very comfortable to do.
They are not, and worse, somebody walked in on me doing it.
Who walked in? Where would you do it?
Okay, so like I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like pushing it off because I wanted to do a New Year's JOI, which like give a little countdown when the ball drops and all that good shit.
Oh yeah,
right.
So you try to have a guy come as the ball drops.
Yes.
Wow, what a vision.
Right.
What a vision.
Straight from the brain, had to do it, and so I was like, "Fuck!" Like I really want to do this, but I kept pushing it off, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it. Like fine, fuck it. I'm at the gym, so I was like, screw it. I'm gonna go in the sauna. I'm gonna like
Did it in the sauna at the gym?
Yeah, because it's like a little sweaty, a little sexy,
All right.
like and like play around. And I'm like, fuck, like, what if somebody walks in? But then I was like, ooh, maybe this will like loosen me up a little. Like maybe it'll turn me on. Like I'll have like a bunch of like the what if. Like what if somebody walks by?
Sounds pretty awesome.
And sure enough, somebody fucking walks by. Well, I'm like in the middle of like, yeah, 5. Like, oh, take your dick out. Like, oh, like spit on it. And this girl walks into the sauna. And I was like, I like had my hands covering it. And then I was like, oh my God. And then she looked down at my tits and I was like, oh my God. I was like,
wait, but they weren't out. They were covered.
They weren't. They were like here.
You were going hand bra and JOI at the same time? You were multitasking?
Going for it.
Jeez Louise, congrats.
And then like I was shocked that she walked in and like my brain in that moment was like, oh my God, my hands went like this. Like I'm not doing anything. And then my tits were everywhere. So.
Sounds great. Last OnlyFans question.
Okay.
What's your favorite subscriber request you've gotten from a good subscriber? This is my favorite question to ask.
I feel like I have a good one and I like love this guy to death, but I think it's so unrealistic.
All right, let's hear it.
He begs me like once a week to crush a watermelon with my tits.
It's not that crazy. Have you ever done it?
No,
I don't think that's possible, right?
I don't know if I feel like
watermelons
I
are pretty. Watermelons are also pretty hefty. They have a thick skin.
They are firm.
I love watermelons. I cut one like twice a week.
I mean, it's
not easy to penetrate a watermelon.
I've tried to do it with my thighs before, and I like cracked it a little, and I'm like, "There's no way."
What do you think you would do? You think you would like try to bring left and right and put them together, or like top down?
I think I'd have to go to left and right because honestly, like what I feared the most happening is if I try to go top down, is I'm going to end up hitting myself in the face. Like I can imagine a world where like they flip forward,
or the watermelon breaks,
or the watermelon breaks. I feel like a more realistic ask is like, give me a can, I'll crush a can, like. Give me something like that. I think I can do that sexy, but I just really think I'm going to hurt myself.
Interesting. That's an interesting little...
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible. I don't know if anybody can really do that.
I mean, yeah, and they're soft.
Who wants to ruin a perfectly good watermelon?
I was going to say who wants to ruin perfectly good tits, but...
I love watermelon. It's my favorite fruit. Let's go to Twitter. Let's just talk about Twitter for a second.
Okay.
So I looked at your social medias. There wasn't too much on TikTok and Twitter. There was a lot on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Some on Twitter. I feel like that's where I get most of my questions from anyway.
Huh.
So let's just cut into that. You recently tweeted, I need to check the Mile High Club off my list. Did you get on the Mile High Club or what up?
I did it, but by myself.
That doesn't count.
I know, but I didn't have the right opportunity while I was on the plane.
It's like saying if I jerk off when I'm 14, I'd lose my virginity.
That's fair, I know, but like it's the closest I could get for now.
So you're not in the Mile High Club?
No, I'm not. And I like really
Twitter
wanted
was
to.
a lie.
Like I was getting some eyes on the plane from somebody that like I thought would be a good pick, but at the end of the day, like no moves were made, and I'm like, I guess I just need to sort myself.
Okay. Interesting.
You know?
You also tweeted, anyone offering to pay me so I could sit on a beach in a bikini all day? Any takers?
None.
You get no sugar daddy offers? You have no sugar daddy offers.
I've definitely gotten them, but I feel like they're not real. Like, I've gotten some crazy
follow
ones. Like, it's always like a sketchy account by somebody being like, yeah, I'm so-and-so baseball player. And like, I can't show you my real account, but I have millions of dollars to pay for you to come here. And I'm like, I'm going to be
Mike Trout.
Like, sort of. Like, you know. And that's like,
it's fake.
I know, exactly. I'm like, this is not real. So I definitely have gotten some real requests, but it's like so hard to suss that out. You know, like there's no way to know.
No way to know.
Like, when am I like, oh, show me a picture of your bank account? Like,
I
I
mean,
could PDF.
you ever watch Catfish? Maybe you hold up a photo with like a date.
That's true, but you could PDF that too. Like, look at memes. Every meme, you know?
Whatever you say. I'm going to get to some TikTok questions.
Okay.
This is actually my favorite source to get questions for the show.
Okay.
You guys post weird, not weird, just crazy TikToks a lot. TikToks are great. Everybody does. So I scrolled all the way down. There was a lot of TikToks saying you're a lesbian. Are you into the ladies? Not there's anything wrong with that, obviously.
I love a good lady. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do love the ladies.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, but like, who doesn't? I feel like here's my thing, and I always say this, like, ladies, like, every day of the week, like, love them, and, you know, like, what isn't there to like about them? But at the end of the day, it's like totally about the person, blah, blah, blah. Like, if the right person came along, like, I definitely have been at a bar and somebody's like hitting on me, and I'm like, fuck, like, I'd be down.
I know a few ladies that play for the same team, which is totally fine. One of my good friends from high school does, and she recently just told me, she was just like, yeah, girls' bodies are way nicer than guys, and I was just like, you know what? Can't really argue that.
And they're softer. And
can't really argue that.
Everybody's thing is, you know, like, I love it.
It was a great way to put it. I'm not going to sit there and argue that. It's kind of undisputed fact.
Fair.
But we just have to do some would you rather questions presented by Barstool Sports grooming brand Wood. Find my local CVS. Once again, I don't know if I can even ask you this because of what we just learned. Would you rather only be on top or bottom during sex?
Top. Every day of the week, top. And honestly, like, do you disagree with the view? Like,
no, it's pretty awesome.
It's a better view.
It's definitely a better view, which is, I mean, I guess that's all I really care. That's all that really matters is a good view, right?
Good view is great.
Would you rather a 0 body count on somebody or 1,000?
1,000.
Have you ever taken someone's virginity?
I have.
I think you're the first person to ever say yes to this show. No one has.
What?
What was the story? Fill me in.
What was the story?
Was it weird?
It was awful. Like,
fill me in.
Literally on
what
the
happened?
top of a bunk bed in somebody's like childhood house. Like, it was this guy. I think I was in high school. Yeah, I was in high school, and like begging me for months and months and months. And finally, I was like, "Fuck!" Like,
finally, just gave in.
I need to
on
give
the bag.
this guy. Yeah, like it was his
Should
graduation.
have said no.
Honestly, like I feel like I needed.
Was it
to
like
do
prom?
The good
Was it
work.
prom?
Yeah, it was like his prom, and like I felt like I needed to do, you know, like not like I needed to do it, but I wanted to like give him something nice, like something to write home about. So, you know, I mean, I felt like give this guy the best fuck of his life and let him have something to remember about later.
Okay, this is one of my favorite ones to ask. This is the last one I'm going to ask.
Okay.
And for you, it very much is a great question.
Okay.
So would you rather just have big ass or big tits, which means no ass, and then obviously that, or vice versa?
I'm going to contradict myself wholeheartedly. I would rather have a big ass and no tits. Every day of the week.
Damn, you just contradicted yourself for a steady 45 minutes.
I know. And I love my boobs. I love them. But at the end of the day.
So now you're going down from 32I to A's.
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 Give me the best nipples in the world and a small titty, and I will take all the ass.
So what's your ideal nipple?
My ideal nipple.
You a big nipple person or a small nipple person?
I want a small.
Because now I feel like we
nipple.
could talk about this.
We can.
We can
I
talk
want a
about
small
this.
nipple.
Okay.
I want like a firm nipple.
So you mean me? I like the coloring is set in stone.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. Coloring is set in stone, but I like a super sensitive nipple.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, because that's where all the fun's at. Like,
small, sensitive, color set in stone.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. Big time.
I feel like now I need to like go take care of myself. I'm getting a little sweaty in here.
Nah, we're good.
Wait. By the way, I have something I wanted to give you.
What? Let's see it.
So the other week we were DMing and you told me that which like, I don't know. I like don't mean to be a dick by saying this, but like you're a size 13 shoe. Like you have big feet.
I have big feet. Yeah.
You have really big feet.
I have large
like,
feet.
I'm a men's 10.5, so like I have big feet. And you know what they say about women's feet?
I don't. What do they say?
I think they say big feet, big tits. So
do they?
I don't think they do.
No, I haven't heard that.
I'm gonna trademark it. So you told me you didn't really have any fun shoes.
Oh shit!
So I bought you a new pair of shoes.
Did you really?
I swear to God.
Can we see him?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
bought
God.
you. I wanted to get you something trendy. I know you like your whites.
Oh my word.
Your light colors.
Is that, you just something gonna pop out of me?
No, I swear to God.
Why is the box not opening?
Something nice?
I don't know if there's gonna be like a snake in here.
He's like, his hands are shaking right now.
Oh shit, these are cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What a guest.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Do I get to put them on you?
Yeah, you can. You want to do it right now? Wait, we gotta get Stu in here. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
This is a delight.
I know.
Well, these are these are pretty cool too.
They're really nice sneakers.
Can I wear them to dinner tonight? What'd you say? Yeah.
Can I put them on you?
Sure. This feels like a really gross
Okay.
OnlyFans version of Cinderella.
I mean, yeah, but like the better kind is that.
Yeah,
like,
let's
I
go
just
left
put them on
foot.
you,
Go
right?
left foot.
Give you a little left foot. I mean, guys, you so super. Like, I really.
This is
surprised you're
exciting.
Size 13.
Thank you so much.
I know you have multiple shoe.
Well, I feel like I'm more like a
forwards.
12 and a half, but I just have really wide feet, so I get 13s.
Okay. Oh
Like-
my God, you got me so.
Like
worried
no.
there.
Like growing up, I always had to get New Balances because they had wide feet.
Well, they're
Dude.
wide.
Spread these out. Holy shit.
Yeah, right. I'm like,
Thanks, Queen.
absolutely,
Oh, that's a perfect fit.
right. Give me a
Oh,
little-
thank you. Are you trying to for me?
I'm gonna tie them for
Thank you so much.
I
These are
know.
great.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
They have ortholite in the bottom. I
Wow.
think they're a perfect fit.
You're my favorite guest. Unbelievable. Well, hey, thank you. We have one more surprise coming in right now. But thank you. Honestly, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Those are great. These are fucking comfy as shit. Too.
I know, and they're very stylish. They're trendy, a little bit trendier than what maybe.
Yeah, I really literally only wear those.
I know, it like broke my heart. They only wear Stan Smiths. I mean, I love a Stan Smith.
Is that what they're called?
Is that what these ones are called? Aren't they like the OG Adidas, the Stan
I have
Smiths?
no idea. I have no
I mean, I
idea.
wanted you to have something a little different.
Thank you very much.
We can lead you into some maybe.
These are cool.
Right?
Okay, so this Wednesday here at Barstool Sports. Last time we had the legendary Stu Feiner in here. He put on a great performance. So he's back here doing advisors. Figured he'd pop in. And we got Stu here. Lexi, you guys meet each other.
Hi.
Hi, Lexi.
So
How
nice
are you?
to meet you. I'm good. How are you?
And I heard, which is quite interesting, that you love sports gambling.
I do. I love sports. Love all of it.
Oh, I love that. That's
Mhm.
amazing. That gets me excited.
Right?
Yeah,
That's-
Stu.
If you want to know what gets me excited, that gets me.
So Stu, how you been since the last time you were in here?
Everything's been amazing, absolutely amazing. By the grace of God, I had my best year ever in 2022.
Yes.
Physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially. Rolling into 2023, the wife retires after working for 13 years. I mean, she worked for me for like 30 years prior, but when balls broke like 15 years ago, she went back to work. She got took the civil service test, got 100, and then leapfrogged a lot of people. And she's been an accounting clerk. So anyway, she retires in June. We're looking forward to that. And my children are healthy. I still fuck, eat ass, lick clit, and I'm excited. You know what else can you ask from life? And I heard also you're Jewish.
I am Jewish.
We're part of
It's
the
a
tribe. I love
tribe.
it. Like you can hate like Jews stick together.
We
There's
do.
only 14 million Jews in the world. I mean, let's be
Is
real.
that real? Is that a real stat?
Only 14
Yeah,
million
we're
Jews
like-
in the world.
We're
There's
like under
8 million.
1%.
I think it's 8 million in the United States and 6 million in Israel.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I'm the only
that's,
Gentile in the room right now.
You really are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
By
okay.
a mile. I mean,
Listen,
wait, what's your last name?
Feiner?
Okay, I'm Goldberg.
Goldberg. Oh
I know.
I love Goldbergs.
Well, that we're a great
Yeah.
breed.
All the girls that I went to Hebrew school with, they were always my best friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same. I loved Hebrew school. I
Love-
was a 6-hour-a-week Hebrew school girl.
Really,
I know.
I like that.
Yes.
Now, well, by the time you did your bat mitzvah, it wasn't. Mine was on they put it on a little record, and he just gave me a book and he made me listen to it. I came here from Brooklyn in March of 4th grade, so that was 1970. And I go into Hebrew school, and the guy goes, "Read the alphabet backwards." I'm like, I can't even read it forward, so I mean, I don't think I read it backwards. And then I was really behind in Brooklyn, so they had to brought me up to speed. I remember I was Santa Claus once in 4th grade in a play. I came in with a Santa Claus outfit on, thinking it was funny. He didn't think it was funny. Rabbi didn't think it was funny. Ken
No.
didn't think it was funny.
I was a pastor or a priest. I don't know the proper terminology, but I did. I did it for a camp. I went to sleepaway camp. I did a camp skit.
for
did
Jewish, for
Yeah,
Hebrew school.
Yeah, and
I love that.
I did it, and I went back and I showed a video to my rabbi. He was very mad.
I'm just thinking 11 years old, 12 years old was masturbation. For
Yeah.
me, like exactly.
Same.
12. I was about
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, 12.
My first time was to movie Sex Drive, unrated.
oh, really?
You ever see Sex Drive?
Unrated?
You ever see Sex
No,
Drive?
I don't even remember.
It's a great
that.
movie, Sex Drive.
Really?
The whole movie is about this kid trying to lose his virginity. He drives to Tennessee with his buddy. Wind up is he meets the girl. She robs him. But in the unrated version, you see the girl's tits, even though it's the fake tits.
Oh.
Her name, great actress. What was her name? It's Katrina Bowden, I believe her actress name was. She
Wow.
was a great actress.
Can I date myself? I think mine might have been like Transformers. It might have been Megan Fox in the car. Like
That's not that. Megan Fox in the car is up there with my top hottest appearance in a movie ever with Jessica Simpson in Dukes of Hazzard.
that's a great one.
I'm Farrah Fawcett.
Oh,
I'm
vintage.
dating myself.
What movie in Farrah Fawcett?
Oh, the poster.
Poster.
Charlie's Angels.
Okay.
Oh.
How about like Phoebe Cates, Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh, of course. Oh my God.
See, I'm more of I'll
But
take Julia Roberts.
What's the blonde's name?
Bo Derek?
No, the blonde's name that finger herself in the bathtub with those old movies that were. There was like a million great movies. She's in like a million movies.
Beverly D'Angelo.
No,
Oh,
not
no.
going back that far.
Julianne Moore.
No. Just like in the 90s or 2000s.
She was fingering herself in a bathtub?
Julia
it was one of
Roberts?
the greatest movies ever. It was one of the greatest scenes ever. Not Margot Robbie's scene, but it's like.
Oh, I mean,
What's
that
her name?
scene's nuts.
Oh, so recent, like 2000s.
Yeah. What's in it?
Finger yourself in the
Blonde.
back.
She finger like it was one of those.
I should know this. I like nude scenes.
No, this is your movies. It was like the third one of the movies. It was like
The third?
second one or
What was it?
Fuck, Stu.
Stifler.
Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, American.
Oh.
Oh, Shannon Elizabeth.
No, it wasn't her.
Jennifer-
So it was those movies.
Wait,
American
was it the
Pie.
mom?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Nikki
American
Ziering.
Pie. No, keep going with the blonde. You're gonna get her. She's like
In American Pie?
she's almost gone into like mainstream now. She's a
Is it-
mainstream comedian.
Is it
like
Brooklyn?
that.
Is it?
No, blonde.
She's comedy now?
Yeah, well, I mean, she's gone into mainstream like sitcoms and movies.
It's
and
not Kate
everything.
Upton.
No,
I don't know.
I
We
don't
may have to
remember.
retire
I'm gonna
this.
Shit.
I would love to know.
I love Kate Upton. All right,
I mean-
I'll find her name.
Our new
it's
first
in-
lady.
It's in my mind. I can see her face. I can't see the.
Whatever.
Okay.
I feel like I could do a good Kate Upton run on the beach.
You could
No two
do.
ways
You
about it.
should.
Absolutely.
Kate Upton run on the beach. What was her big thing? The Cat Daddy. That was a huge thing. Remember that? The
I
Kate
don't.
Upton Cat Daddy video. Oh my god, that was huge. The Kate Upton Cat Daddy video was fantastic.
I'm not a good dancer. I don't know. I always wanted to dance and sing, but I can't do either.
Well, see, it's fine. I can't either. I'm
Yeah.
not a maybe it's a
Are
Jewish
we in
thing.
love? Is it? I'm feeling it.
I
just wanna
mean,
ask.
you told
Could
me
be.
you told me you had the best physical year of your life in 2022.
I'm
I
ready.
was like, all right.
Listen, I invented the perfect hour of sex, which is when I came to Barstool, my audience was 40, 50, 60-year-olds. So now how do I attract 13 to 35? So I had to give some ideas like, what was the hardest thing I did? Well, I wanted to be good in bed, and I wasn't good in bed at the beginning because I came too quick. How do you compensate for that? So then I went 15 minutes eating ass,
Okay.
15 minutes licking clit.
Is the ass eating first?
First thing you do. First, you don't even ask. You tongue kiss, you suck both tits, you take your tongue, go right down to the vagina, you spread the legs, you lick the vagina, and you flip right over. 15 minutes eating ass, then it's 15 minutes licking clit. When I say licking clit, I mean finger fucking the ass, finger fucking the vagina, and I'm licking that clit.
Is it two hands? One in the
Three
ass,
fingers,
one
three fingers.
three in
fingers,
each.
3 in ass, 3 in the vagina, and I'm fucking on that clit. I'm on it hard. And when you pull away, because it's like you've come and then you got to relax. No. Hard again. You come again. And then it's 30 minutes fucking. And if I can't hold my load, because normally I've already ejaculated, but I get hard a second time. I'm ready to bang. But if I can't, I use a vibrator. And the vibrator that I like most, to be honest with you, is the little mouse at the end where it has a tongue and that vibrates back to back to back, up and down. And you put that against the clitoris. And then if you need vaginal stimulation, you still have the other piece there that jams in. And then if you're that type of person, let's fist fuck. That's how I go. Don't laugh. There's no laugh.
I'm not laughing.
You're a pro.
I'm not laughing.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
trying to visually understand each element of the act.
Yes, I'm ready to roll.
I mean, yeah, I'm like seeing it happening. I understand. I'll tell you though, I maybe have a different vibrator I'd choose for myself, but
Right. Okay, fair enough.
but you know, we can talk vibrators all day.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough. Then I'm looking to snort an 8-ball, smoke blunts, guzzle vodka, drink beers, and do it again.
I'll take blunts, tequila, do it again.
Do it again.
Done.
Ready to roll.
Yes.
All right. This can be an interesting Wednesday night.
I think it's going to be a very interesting. I've
All
got to
right.
tell you, I don't think
All right.
I don't think my body was ready for
No, it
what
wasn't
we
ready
came
for
into
that?
this
Nice!
talking about.
That's it. When I slay the OnlyFans, the best of the best.
Well, I hope you're talking
OnlyStans.
about me. I hope you're talking about
Talking
me.
about you.
Good.
There's no one else in this room.
True. I'm just saying. I'm
And you're
just
Jewish.
saying. I am Jewish.
Perpetuate the race.
Nothing like a nice Jewish
All right,
girl.
Listen, I'm ready.
Hey, is that big for you guys? Do the tribe members usually like to stay together?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
it's
true.
huge.
No,
Well,
no,
we
no,
actually
it's-
have something
it's
we're coming
so
out with
tr-
called
it's-
the Matzah Bangers.
It's
What's the
I
matzo
love
bangers?
that.
So, should we talk about it when she's on here?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
talk about the matzo bangers then.
Yeah, we'll talk about the matzo
Okay.
bangers then. But it's like a whole
Okay.
mukbang.
I
like
love
all-
that. I love matzo ball soup. I love matzo brai.
Hannah,
I love kashavanshkas.
I
I love
love-
anything Jewish.
I think I make a goddamn good matzo brai. If I
Oh.
do say so myself.
That's like coming.
Wait, are you
That's like my-
syrup or are you salt?
No, I'm salt. I
Oh.
don't. I'm because I'm a diabetic.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, I'll make yours with salt.
And
I'll
my
make mine with
coffee, I
syrup.
have no sugar, but I eat like 4,000 calories a day in sugar, even though I'm a diabetic. I'm a psycho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so a lot of people have the matzo brai with syrup. I never did in my
a little
life.
powdered sugar too.
Really?
Yeah.
I take my matzo brai and first thing I do is I put it under the water and I crush it all under
Mm-hmm.
the water, and then I dry it tight, and then I put my salt, I put my pepper, and then I put my eggs, and I'm ready to roll.
Okay.
And I flip it, and I do good.
Have you ever had matzo brai?
No,
Oh,
I
so
love
good.
Jewish delis.
Oh,
I love a good
so
good. You
pastrami,
can't even
good
get it in
corned
a
beef.
Jewish
Oh,
deli.
I
no,
thought
they
maybe
don't
you
make
can.
it.
I like a good
No.
matzo ball.
Okay.
The only way you would
Alaka?
ever have matzo brai is if you have a Jewish grandmother that or mom that like slaved over it for
I don't-
you.
Brought it to you.
I don't
Yeah.
have a Jewish
Because
grandmother.
at that point, you're like, your body's fucked up from a week of Passover. All you've been eating is matzah. And
Exactly.
she's trying to trick you at that point into thinking you're not eating it, but you love it anyways.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Oh,
It's like cracker. It's like a
Yeah, it's like a
cracker.
Jewish
It's like
cracker.
a souffle cracker.
yeah.
Also
Like
together.
somewhere, like maybe a little hint of French toasty feeling
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I
Hey,
like it. I
Oh.
like it.
Fuck,
I think you
so
guys
good.
are the best.
Yes.
I'm a fan of your people.
Yeah, now
Thank
I
you.
want to.
And
Now
we're
I
a
want
fan-
your hour of sex mixed with
Yeah.
weed, tequila, and before doing it again, maybe I'll make you some matzo brai.
Oh my God.
Stu.
Oh, I'm 61. Don't promise me a good time.
I mean, I don't know a better.
did I
time.
die and go to heaven just today?
I think it's Stu.
I mean, this is fabulous.
New
I think
studio.
you're rabbi.
Fabulous.
This is rabbi approved.
Now, where do you live?
So I live in California, but I grew up
Oh.
in Delaware.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
Oh, very cool.
small population of Jews.
That's wild. Now, same with you. Where did you grow up?
I was born in Montana, but I grew up mostly in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
There are
Oh, no Jews. No.
in Miami now, though. They're flooded.
Miami has a lot of
Sunny
Jews.
Isles.
Cali has Jews. New York has
Mhm.
Jews. Then
We,
no one else.
we love it.
Right.
No, nowhere.
Yeah, we had Rough and Rowdy at West Virginia. I was the only Jew in the entire state. I looked it up. There was 0 synagogues. No. Not 1, 0.
Can I tell you, one time I had an ex that was from Alabama, and I went back home to visit the family.
His family.
Yeah.
Oh,
his-
he introduced you as a Jew?
Yes, at the supermarket when they were for Thanksgiving doing a whole ass pig roast.
Sounds pretty awesome.
And I was like, I have never seen this in my life. So we're walking through the supermarket, and like he's trying to educate like the whole family. Like, this is what Jewish is. This is why maybe we get her a turkey and not a pig roast. And then all of a sudden, the sister walks down one of the aisles and sees the pickles in the jar, and she goes, "That's what that kosher thing means. You like them pickles." And I was like, I don't have any answers for you. I was like, I do like the pickles, but no. But yeah, but no. We're gonna just, what you guys do what you think. I'll just eat mashed potatoes in the corner tomorrow.
How did you like Alabama?
I was in the lowest,
sticks
the
of the-
bottom.
Right, I was in the poorest areas in Alabama when I was in Alabama years
Like-
ago. Mobile, Alabama.
Yes,
Alabama.
that's where I was. So I flew into Mobile, and it was down in the bayou, and I had never seen anything like it before in my life. I was like, okay, this is very different than what I grew up in. There was definitely no synagogues down there. So it was weird. It was a little different. I maybe could do without the dead ferrets and the guns everywhere and the bang bang bang. But other than that, down to see other places. But I maybe would drive up to where the University of Alabama is.
So we went. So there was Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was in New Orleans, Louisiana, and hotel rooms. I'm going back 30, 40 years. Were off the charts. You couldn't get a hotel room. So we had to stay in Alabama and drive through Mississippi
Yep,
to Louisiana.
that's a 3-hour drive.
And then in Biloxi, Mississippi, my friend owned a restaurant called, he still does, Mary Mahoney's. And they have the best shrimp gumbo ever. Ever.
I
Shrimp
love
gumbo sounds fucking-
unbelievable.
Oh.
now that sounds good.
Or
Unbelievable.
crawfish at Touffet or something like
Oh,
that.
Just a little jambalaya with everything in it. Maybe some
Mm.
tasso, maybe some turkey.
What is your favorite
Maybe some
food?
andouille
What would be
sausage.
your death meal if you were
Death
gonna die?
meal, sushi.
Sushi.
All day.
Really?
Every day sushi.
What an
Now,
OnlyFans answer.
hardcore sushi or regular sushi?
Which one's hardcore? Like the cut pieces and all that?
Yeah, or do you need to wrap it in the rice?
I want the omakase, all of the little cut dish experience. I want all the fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go to an
place in
omakase.
New York City. It's like $635 for lunch, and all they do is feed you sushi and like 10 courses to die for. Like what you just said. This is you would die. Next time you're here, we'll go. It's crazy.
See, it's either that for me or it's like a 22-ounce ribeye. And there's no in between.
You know where I went recently? Bryant and Cooper.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic. I went last week.
When my mother had breast cancer, the next in North Shore Hospital, we went there every week with my mother for 3 years in a row.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Did you have the Cajun ribeye?
Of course.
Out of this world.
Everything
out of this world.
Cajun ribeye?
Out of this world. First time I went, it was fucking insane.
To die for.
It was
to die.
insane. It's from Colorado, ribeye cut from Colorado. Cajun, I don't know what the fuck they put on, a little oil on it at the end. It was a delight. We were supposed to talk OnlyFans. Yeah.
Right?
Yes, Rosalind has it. We were supposed to talk OnlyFans. It's really just a little food segment.
Well, I
don't really hate.
Yeah, I'm a big. Well, sometimes I grow and do OnlyFans at the same time. So
do you really? That sounds like it could be dangerous. You ever get some oil splattered at the tip? Because I cook bacon topless all the time. It happens.
No, because it's always outside. It's not like a real
bacon.
grill.
No bacon, damn it.
Yeah, no
So
bacon.
you're saying
I
a barbecue.
Does that hurt the oil on the tip?
It's like it's kind of arousing. It's a quick snap.
That's what just happened.
It's a quick snap and then it's done.
Yeah. It feels like it's you almost bounce back a little.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you'd think.
I've done all sorts of fucked up shit when I'm having sex.
I've eaten girls that their partners have never eaten them while I was finger fucking their ass and they shit right on me. So that's happened 7 or 8 times. That's
seven or 8 times.
No, it's not.
Wait, that's a lot of times.
Well, girls are like, oh, I never.
You're unlucky, Stu.
Oh my god! I'm losing control. And then it's and I'm like, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Because what am I going to say to the person? They'll be mortified.
Well, yeah, you need to make them feel better.
No, I said, don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
See, that's very different than the sex
Classic.
incidents I have.
What?
Class.
Exactly. Personified. I was raised right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very polite of you.
Yes,
I feel like my
raised
sex
right.
incidents are
You
not
should
like
come.
that.
Good boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Dewey, pinch your cheek.
Yeah. I've definitely given someone a black eye before, but that's the least of it. I can't say I've ever done that. So.
What is your favorite sexual position?
My favorite. Oh, I want to sit on somebody's face. Love sitting on people's faces.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa. Whoa. I was all right.
He's flustered.
I had my imagination was just perfect on that. There was a picture right on the wall.
Because it's a good image.
No, well, you're fabulous.